Well, I think this is going to be the first video where I start talking about my childhood. And to prevent this video from getting really long, because I could talk for hours and hours just on one aspect of my childhood. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of give a very brief overview. I will in future videos talk more in depth about my childhood and events leading up to my current situation right now. And I'll probably break these videos into 2 to 3 year segments. But for now, I'm just going to do a very quick, brief overview. I want to try to keep this video in under 10 minutes if I can. And so, really, contrary to popular belief, I have not always been a loner. As a matter of fact, it wasn't until around my mid-30s where I actually experienced being a loner. Prior to that time, I always had at least one or two close friends. And there was a time when I came back to Washington State, someone had found me through my old channel, through some ski videos I had, and we became very good friends. We hung out on and off the mountain. Him and his wife, we would hang out and did some river rafting, went on some, a lot of ski hikes, regular hikes. But unfortunately, he ended up getting transferred to a different state in the summer of 2014. So aside from that, I've pretty much been very alone. It's not helping my depression. It's not helping my anxiety. But I'm going to first start off with talking about my earlier years. And pretty much through all of my grade school years, I always had one or two close friends. As a matter of fact, I actually had one very good friend that we hung out with every day of the week. And then, I ended up meeting some friends through him. And even though I was bullied quite a bit, even probably a lot more than most kids are, I still managed to make friends and still hung out with people. They would come to my place or I would go to their place. So really, I wasn't like, yes, I was definitely bullied a lot, but at the same time, I had friends, I had people that would stick up for me. Then, of course, I dropped out when I was in 10th grade. That's when I started kind of just bumming around, couch surfing, not really going anywhere in life. But that's also when I started skiing Alpental. And let me go back a few years. From the ages of 13 up until I got my license at the age of 16, the amount of times that I would be skiing alone was probably less than 10%. And as a matter of fact, the people I skied with during that time frame were people that were 5 to 10 years older than me. They were like in their upper teens and 20s. And I was definitely trying to get into this freestyle skiing. And this was back in a day when, old school tricks were like the thing to do, like the Daffy, the spread eagle, twister, the back scratcher, Cossack, Zootneck, these like old school ski tricks. So, I did, some mogul competition, did some aerial competitions. Pretty much, I got up to the mountain because of these friends I had actually made skiing at Alpental. Then, of course, in the 10th grade, I dropped out of high school. I had my license, just kind of worked odd jobs here and there. And the fact of the matter, despite not really going anywhere in life, I still managed to make friends. I actually made quite a few friends skiing at Alpental. And a lot of them I would just ski with them during the season, but quite a few of them we would hang out during the summer months too. Then when I was 17 years old, I got into cycling, made some friends doing that, went on some road trips to do some cycling races. Later on, I got into mountain bike racing. Didn't really make a lot of friends to travel with to go to mountain bike racing. I did make a couple, but I did actually make I met a good group of people one time just mountain biking on some local trails, and it was like a group of 8 to 10 people. And right away, I was pretty much welcomed in their group. They offered for me to go skiing with them a few times. I actually met them on the mountain a couple times, but we did do a fair share of mountain biking together, so that was pretty cool. And then even through some of my odd jobs, this one job in particular, when it was in 2000. I was catering for Microsoft, and I actually made friends, quite a few friends in that job too. And it was, college age people, people in their 30s, even some people in their 40s. Made quite a few friends doing that. As a matter of fact, I actually had an experience of actually being considered the life of a party, and it was actually intense enough that towards the end of the party, people were suggesting that I would hang out with them and party with them at Central Washington University. And then later on that same summer, I saw some of these same people that used to work at this catering service. They ended up, I think I saw some of them working at Target. Once again, they were inviting me to hang out with them at Alpental, do some partying. And it was not just guys, it was girls too. So despite the fact that I really wasn't going anywhere in life, no college, no military, I was able to make friends. Then I moved over to North Carolina. I started getting into triathlons, ultra racing, made a few friends doing that too. As a matter of fact, I met this one woman who actually offered to pay for my races because she wanted someone to go with her to these triathlons, and she offered to pay for my entry fees. I'm like, cool, thanks. And it provided me, some good camaraderie. We went on some road trips together, did some races, even did a couple of ultra races together. And I met a few friends from the local cycling club down in the Sand Hills area of North Carolina. So really, for the most part, up until around my mid-30s, I was able to make friends. And so it really baffles me how it is now that I'm almost done with my graduate degree in exercise science. I've got this ambition of pursuing a goal of wanting to compete for my mom's home country of Colombia in FIS ski races, and progress up to even doing some World Cup level races, and ultimately competing in the Winter Olympic Games, among some other things. How is it that I go from being able to make friends in my earlier years to all of a sudden feel like I'm just like the outcast? Like as if, what is my malfunction? Where did I go wrong in life to kind of deserve this punishment? So it's really made me, it's obviously worsened my depression. It's made me anxious, but it's also made me very angry and irritable. At the same time, it's maybe my craving for friendship. This is, never mind dating, never mind trying to find a girlfriend. My craving just for friendship is so intense, it actually hurts. I actually find myself taking some Advil or something or ibuprofen because maybe it's a placebo effect, but just trying to target those pain receptors. It's like the loneliness, and I swore I'm starting to feel physical symptoms just because the loneliness is so intense. I crave friendship so badly. I crave even human touch. It is so pathetic how much I crave it. And I'm just kind of ready to be done with this graduate stuff because, I feel just even being in that college environment, it's like torture to me. I just want to kind of be free from that. And I'm hoping something will happen in the near future, hopefully in the next couple of years, where I can finally kind of go back to my roots and not be a freaking loner. I want to be able to live life. I mean, yeah, I'm doing all these Spartan and Tough Mudders and skiing. I've got goals and missions. But really, living life is sharing it with other people. And if I can have a healthier social life, that's going to help boost my career. It's going to give me confidence. It's going to give me confidence to help other people achieve their goals. It boosts my career. I can pursue my ambitions, boost my profile. Then I can continue to help more people reach their goals. It's kind of like give and take, So, as I said, I'm going to keep this video under 10 minutes. Just kind of giving a brief overview of my childhood. And I'm just hoping something changes in the near future. But once again, everyone, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more future blogs, ski videos, and workout videos. Peace out.